Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chinelo, and yes, this is chineloscorner. Yeah, I trust you guys are doing great. Yes, guys, I'm so excited because I'm gonna be treating the topic 10 things I love about YouTube, and it's a challenge. Thank you very much. Time out it for me for calling my name. I was watching your video, like seriously, and I heard my name. I never experienced it, like seriously. And now I'm trying to do mine, and I'm very happy. For you, I'm happy that you brought me out to do this. I'm happy you challenged me to do this because another name for YouTube is challenge. Yes, that's the first word there is challenge because YouTube challenge you to do things that you never expect yourself doing. YouTube challenge you to create content that you never expect yourself to create. Yes, my number one on my list, I wrote out 10 things I love about YouTube. My number one is that YouTube brought me out of my share. Yeah, YouTube brought me out of my share. And I believe this applies to a lot of persons out there that YouTube have brought out of their share. Yes. YouTube brought me out of my share. I see myself recording, I watch myself, and I believe that a lot of persons that when they see me, they don't what they see is not what they don't like seriously. They see another person entirely from whom they know. They never expect that they will see me doing this, and maybe because of my kind of person, I don't talk much, but YouTube had made me to talk. Yeah, I can talk now because I have to broaden my knowledge. And I talk these days. I watch myself, I do things I never expected myself to do. And that is me coming out of my share. And the fact that I am recording and I know that even though there are people are not there watching me at that particular time, I know that I'm doing something that will go far. A lot of persons will see. Yes, a lot of persons we see, and even though there will be criticism, I don't care anymore because I know what I want to dish out, I've already dished it out. The message I want to send out, I've already sent it out. And yes, that is it. So that's my number one. YouTube brought me out of my share, and I'm grateful to YouTube for doing that. My number two is that YouTube is a place where you get to discover your potentials. Yes, you might even start without knowing or without even having the direction of where you are going to. Okay, let me just start up. Okay, let me just put this thing up there. And before you know it, you start discovering things about yourself that you don't know you have. Yes, it will bring you out of your comfort zone. Yes, like I said, things you said a lot of you can do a lot of things that you never thought you can do, and from your comfort zone, even in your comfort zone, even out of your comfort zone, you do things and you showcase it out there to the world to see. So it brings out a lot of potentials that you never knew that you have. My number three here is it keeps you up and doing. Yes, YouTube keeps you up and doing. There's no laziness in YouTube. You have to create content. You have to do something. And if you are lazy, no way for you, YouTube. It keeps you up and doing. You have to fix your camera. You have to say something. You have to showcase. You have to talk. And if you are lazy, this is not the place for you. So it keeps you up and doing. It makes you do something. It makes you happy doing it. So yes, I love YouTube for that. YouTube keeps you up and doing. Yeah. And if there's consistency, so when you are up and doing, you are consistent. You are consistent because YouTube is all about consistency. So when you are up and doing, you are consistent in uploading, in giving out that content, in giving out whatever you have to offer. And my number 4 point here, the thing I love about YouTube is that it brings meaning to a lot of things. Yes, there are a lot of things that we never find useful, but when the need arises and you are confused, where do you go? Shout it out, guys. YouTube. And you find meaning to whatever question you have. You find meanings to whatever questions you have and answers to them. You find a lot of them in YouTube from different points of views, and you go with the one that suits you, that suits the answer to what you are looking for. My number 5 point here is it brings you closer to people you never knew before. Yeah, a lot of persons has made good friends on YouTube. Friends with people they never knew before. Friends out of their comfort zone. Friends out of their state. Friends out of their country. Friends in another country entirely, and they becomes good friend. They talk, they communicate. Imagine you on a live stream and a fellow content creator is there as a co-host or as a to support or air their own opinion, and a lot of that more. Yes, even those are the chatting balls, the communication keeps going on, and from there you get to meet people, you get to make friends, you get to close friends more than the one you even see around you. So YouTube brings you close to a lot of persons, and there's this bond, this connection, and it keeps on going. Yeah, it keeps going on. My number 6 point here is it is a place for everyone as long as you have originality. Originality is the word. YouTube is a place for originality. Like I said earlier, another word for YouTube is challenge. Another word for YouTube also is originality. Yes, the key word here is originality. Yes, it means to be creative. Yes, content creator. As a content creator, you just have to make it yours by spicing your content up with something new and unique that your followers will learn a new thing from. That is why I say originality. Yes, as a content creator, you can take, yes, that's another thing. We learn from each other. We learn from each other, and you take from your fellow content creator, add your own to it, make it unique, spice it up, and then you have your followers picking or learning one or two new things from your content. Every content has one or two new things to teach, and there are a lot of persons out there to learn. Thank you, YouTube, for that. My number 7 point is YouTube is a platform where you can react to happenings, and while on it, respect people's opinion, because you must be disciplined while doing it. Yes, there are a lot of things happens and we react to it. We just want to say our mind, we just want to say what we feel about it. But at the same time, we respect people's opinion. You don't want to talk about somebody and you are just blabbing, you are just saying all sorts of things. You must respect people's opinion. You must respect people when you talk about happiness, when you talk about them. So it's a platform where you respect people and mind your language. You don't come to YouTube and start talking anyhow. Yeah, you don't come to YouTube and start talking anyhow. You must respect people's opinion. I love YouTube for that. I love YouTube for that. My number 8 point here, it says YouTube gives you boldness. You find out that there are things you will not be able to do on a normal day that you find yourself doing while you join this platform, like recording in a crowded place. You are recording in a crowded place, you are at the same time talking, and it's as if you are a media personnel. Yes, it's as if you are a media personnel. Like seriously, it's as if you are a media personnel, even though you are not working for one media firm or the other. But at the same time, you discover that you have become a media personnel of your own self. So YouTube gives you that opportunity to record in a crowded place and become a mass communicator. Yes, you become a mass communicator at that particular time. You are not afraid to communicate, you are not afraid to say what you are just saying and then bring it out for the people to see. My number 9 point here is YouTube is a platform for opportunities. If you have taken your time to explore YouTube, you find out that there are a lot of opportunities in YouTube, and that is true. A lot of opportunities. You, if you are, like I said, if you have taken your time to explore YouTube, you will see a lot of people for all and sundry. They are there doing one thing or the other. As in, you see things, and it's working for them, it's paying them. You see things and it's working for them and it's paying them. YouTube is a platform of opportunity. People get to showcase what they have and they do it well. As long as, like I said earlier, there's originality. People get to showcase what they have in them and it works fine for them and they get rewarded for it. And they get rewarded for it. My number 10 points here is number one. My number 10 is divided into one, A and B. First off, you don't need certificate to be in YouTube. It's a place for everyone. You don't need a certificate to be in YouTube. It's a place for everyone. Then my B says YouTube reward hard work, in the sense that no matter your content, as long as it's yours, you get paid for it. Yes, you don't need a certificate. You don't need to be a graduate. It's a place for both the literate and the illiterate, as long as you have a content to upload here, as long as you have a content to showcase, as long as you have a message to send out. YouTube, you don't need a certificate for it, and I love YouTube for that. It's a place where you get to showcase who you truly are. It's a place where you get to showcase who your God-given talent. It's a place where you get to showcase what you are blessed with. Yes, that's my 10 point, and I am really happy doing this. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. I challenge you to do your own. No, so I'm gonna be calling names. I just hope I'm able to call out names. Yeah, number one, I'll be calling I'll be calling number one. I have time you're the one that called, so I'm not calling you out again. Pretty May, number one. Josephine Adani G. Yes, I'm challenging you to do this. And Decency Bees, I'm challenging you to do this. Easy Maths Tutor. Blessing Pere. Yes, Pere Blessing. I'm challenging you to do this. Akan, you have done yours, I've seen your video. I'm challenging you, Silver Bounce, to do this. Yes. NNS, I'm challenging you to do this. Appelistic Kitchen, I'm challenging you to do this. Idara, I'm challenging you to do this. Yes, tell us 10 things you love about YouTube. I hope I've named them. Biobi Show. Yes, I hope I've named up to 10 here. I'm challenging you to do this. Yes, do this challenge. So guys, if you enjoy watching, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, give me a thumbs up, and give me a comment in the comment section. Tell me your own. Yes, if it's just one thing you love about YouTube, tell me in the comment section. And if there's anything you want me to do here, tell me in the comment section and I will do it for you. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Chinelo signing out. Bye bye.